On August 9th I posted on Facebook account some photos of the work detail loading the junk into the trailer and described what the family was doing. The next day, Dawn left a comment saying that Meredith had lived in that vacant cabin when she worked for the Grand Lake restaurant in the late 60s. Well, I know Meredith, and her family has had a summer cottage on the south shore of GL since the early 1940s. Later that month, while driving down Jericho Road, I noticed her car parked at their cabin. I stopped and found her and a couple other women in the gazebo making a quilt. I told Meredith about Dawn's comment and she said she had lived there during the summer of her 21st year, 1968. It appears that Phoebe had been living in the cabin and when she moved out Meredith had moved in. Because the doors were nailed shut, entry was through the front window. Also, the outhouse was down the block and used by other cabin renters. When I asked Meredith why she lived in town and not at their beautiful 1900 lake house, she replied, "The house rule was, if you worked in town, you lived in town." Meredith mentioned that there was no electrical power to the cabin. She thought it had a bed, maybe a table and chair, cold running water in the lean-to and no wood stove. Pretty basic living conditions.